Road trip today. We're going to go to undisclosed location. Somebody will figure it out. But we're going to go for a heifer show. My boys, Andrew and Chance, are going to be showing their dairy heifers today at a stock show. We normally have a fair, but because of COVID, we don't have one this year, so we're going to have a stock show. I'll bring up the rear so I can push one of y'all when I need to. Now it's sitting here and waiting for me to edit you out there. Sitting and waiting. Slow and easy. Chance?
Calm down.
Class 2. Guys in Class 3, Addison Dominguez and Landon Dominguez, y'all be thinking about it. Get ready.
Tell they hadn't worked with them as much. Because he's never worked with him.
Okay, let's begin our Class 3 signal. This time we begin our Class 3 replacement heifers to the northwest corner of the arena. Addison Dominguez, Landon Dominguez.
Classes like this is what I really like, because either way I choose them, I'm going to be right. Okay, both these are high quality heifers, very good. I'll talk real quick. The blacker heifer right here on this side has a little bit more stature, got a little bit more size and depth and stuff to her. She's very feminine, very straight top, good on her feet. She's real good on her feet and legs for right now at her age, but excellent design for a heifer at this age. Beside her is another heifer that's very, very, very similar, a little bit shorter, a little bit smaller in frame size. Good feet and legs, a lot of dairy to her. She's probably maybe even a little bit more feminine than the other heifer, but very, very close class. I like the depth of this heifer. think your microphone's telling me to be quiet. Either way is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and use the black heifer for first, but a very, very close decision between these two. I'm going to use her just a little bit more style and balance and stuff over the second heifer. I like the spring of rib and the depth of body and the dairiness about this heifer really well. I'm going to go ahead and use them first, the black heifer for first, the whiter heifer here for second.
I wish this thing had zoom. Why do they get so close? And Chancellor's birthday?
Can you hear me over there, Jeff? You know what? I told you this last year, I think, but you know we have this new politically correct term that they use to identify us, don't you?
Yes, sir.
We identify Mr. Darty, wherever he's at over here, he understands this too. We identify as trans slender, right?
Yes, sir. Trans slender.
But you know something else, Jeff? Mr. Craig, he's going to have to start watching if he's going to fall in our same category. You know that, don't you? Yeah.
Who is going to fall in our category? Oh, Ryan. Little boy Chance. Let her have a little nose. Don't put her nose too far up.
took a little time to sit through these 3 heifers here. Once again, we got a little difference in ages by a few months. We got some difference in bred or not bred and stuff like that. The heifer that really jumps out and grabs me, that's just, to me, is a very high quality show heifer, is a solid black heifer back here in the back shown by the young man. She is extremely feminine. I love the front end and neck and stuff in her. I'd like to level her hip out just a little bit, but she's got a good top line in her. She's got some good depth of body, but mostly what she's screams dairy character. And I think the young man wins the class pretty handily. Coming down these 2, it's a little closer for me to make my decision here. I've got a larger heifer that's got more body capacity, more size and stature over here in the young man on the end. Then here in the middle, I have a heifer that's probably a little bit cleaner, probably a little bit, has a little bit more dairy shape to her. Once again, I'd like to kind of picture rear hip a little bit, her back legs kind of stead under her, but same way with the other one. So it gets pretty close between these 2. I'm gonna place just like they're standing today. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good job, guys.
Good job. Second place. The Grand Drive.
Pull her up.
Even though there's only 11 heifers today in the show, here's 5 pretty high quality heifers here for any kind of show in the state of Mexico. These heifers would stand in most counties and do very well. I'm not going to talk about it very long. Every one of these are pretty much peas in a pod. They have a lot of dairy character to them. They're very clean. They're very feminine. You know, different degrees of feet and legs underneath them, but you got to expect that with a young heifer. I'm gonna get on my soapbox here just for a second. I'm gonna get off of it. I grew up on a ranch, so to me, heifers are supposed to be fat and growing and sassy and all that stuff. And I understand dairies, we're all about the dairy character, the femininity, and producing milk. That's where they're making their money. I would like to see a little bit more flesh in a few of these heifers, but for a dairy show, they're probably about where they need to be. Okay, so you guys have done a real good job. I realize some of these are by the same families, but some very high quality heifers in here that's been exhibited very good. Some real good fit jobs on top of the top lines and stuff. It's hard to do in the middle of summertime here in eastern New Mexico, but I'm real pleased with these 5 heifers out here. I was going to go ahead and name my grand champion here, and then we'll pull in another heifer for reserve and get this thing moving. But I think you can probably, it comes down to about 2 heifers in the grand drive to me. But the heifer that really strikes me today, the one that I would like to take home with me and show down in Lee County or anywhere else, Roosevelt Fair, I really love this heifer right here, the young man in the middle. I love that heifer. That heifer's going to be a grand champion heifer today. I think she combines everything, especially the femininity, the long neck, the beautiful shoulders in her, the top line. She's got body capacity. She's got some belly, some finger rib. That heifer's got a big future in front of her. I think that's a beautiful example of what a Holstein heifer for a fair of this size should be. So young man, congratulations for senior showmanship.
Good job, Andrew.
Okay, let's see if I can get through this here without making too many mistakes. Our champion first-year feeder today was Addison Dominguez. Our grand champion replacement dairy heifer today was exhibited by Landon Dominguez. The reserve grand one was exhibited by Addison Dominguez. Our junior showman was Miss Addison Dominguez. Make sure I get this right. I think this is Andrew or Chance?
Andrew.
Andrew. How about so? Andrew actually is our senior showman, ship winner.